Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here it is, the highly anticipated part 2 of the cabin move. Break. Whoop. Good morning, class. Good morning, Cairn Creek. Sunday fun day at Cairn Creek. Exciting episode today. We got to move that cabin. The actual cabin is going up the mountain. Got the team coming out at 11. Right now it's around 8 in the morning. Yeah, all hands on deck today, guys. It's going to be interesting, to say the least, to get that cabin up on top. You guys saw the base preparation in that last video. This is what you pay me. This is what you guys pay me to do, is entertain you on Sunday fun days. All right, let's get right into it. It's freezing this morning. The ground's frozen, which might work to our advantage, but we're gonna go ahead and fire up the dozer and the traco. Get everything warming up for today's adventure. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure the traco will start, but the dozer, maybe not so. Par 4, looking down the hollow. Come on, old girl, come on. One for one. And 2 for 2. Team John Deere, ready to clock in, boss. Now that we got both pieces of machinery running, we're gonna run up top the hill and do a little more pregame and make sure there's nothing else that needs done before the team starts arriving. We're up here right now in the handy dandy Kubota. Really happy with the progress we made yesterday. A lot of moving parts yesterday with the folks that were here helping, and I'm tickled with what we got done. Today is the make or break day. Today is the day that this will be the money shot, actually getting that unit up here, and it'll be the last time that building ever moves. Basically, that building was built from scratch from an old barn that we tore down in our local town. We tore down that barn, saved a bunch of the wood, took it up to the last place, and pieced it back together and made that little cabin. Windows are new. We got newer boards for the roof bracing. Once we get that cabin up here, get it secured today, get the roof on it, over the next couple months, I'll proceed with milling our own fixtures inside as far as the interior siding. It needs flooring. The porch floor needs completely redone. Should be a very satisfying endeavor to get this thing wrapped up. I'm going to get a little wood. Actually, the neighbor Teddy, he's got a wood stove he said I could have. I think it's going to be perfect. Plenty of wood obviously up here to keep the heat going. One of the biggest things I don't know about yet, and you guys probably know more than I do, I've just now started to reach out and study some of the stuff, is solar power. All we need is basically stuff for lights. I could see us coming up here and watching some football games to power TV, so we don't need much power. So my question is, what do you guys know about solar power? Shouldn't take much. You know, we're on the top of this hill, we get plenty of sun, a couple small panels, maybe some batteries. That's something I know nothing about, so I'm going to continue to study on that and learn more about it. I would like to have some LED porch lights, because way off in the distance you can see this from miles out coming this way, especially once we get this structure together. You'll be able to see it. It'll stand out really nice, and I think it'd be cool. It'd be satisfying for me to be able to come down the road and be miles away and just see this fixture sitting up on this hill just smiling at me saying, come on, let's come see me. I'm really excited about that part of it. We're still a few hours out from anybody coming to help. I definitely need Mikey here to operate the equipment so we can get that stuff up here. As you've seen in videos before, Mike is top notch when it comes to running equipment. He's a good dude, and glad to call him my friend, and he helps me out all the time. It's guys like that that makes my life easier. You know, it's always said, and for you, you know, if there's something that you don't know how to do or you struggle with, it's good to have a group of friends that'll jump in and help you. And I've tried to reciprocate that my whole life with helping my friends and family build or do things that they maybe lacked on knowledge or lacked on equipment. So I always jump right in and help them. So, all right, that's my rant for the day, and we'll get going. And right here is about where the day started to fall to pieces. The excavator would not make it up that slimy hill. It's at this point when true determination and grit become a big player in this game. It's when you get obstacles that you think you cannot overcome, and you have to regroup, refocus, and find a better way. So we went ahead and got the cabin with the dozer. We'll go ahead and pull it up, and then we'll be able to use the dozer to help get the track hoe on up the hill. Sometimes on a project, you have that make or break moment where you just got to make a decision to whether you regroup and totally restart, or you just go for it. You go for the gusto. You're getting ready to see what the A-team does. We're going to go for it, baby.
It's going to break the whoop.
That's why they're doing it, not us.
This episode of Karen Creek is brought to you by Sketchies. Sketchy Master.
Once the tire got down to the grass, I felt better about it. It was that process of getting from here to the grass. It was messed up for you. We're in the flat area right now.
The day continued to be plagued with problems, but as a solid team that we are, we continued to dig. I mean literally dig through the day, through the mud, because we're a solid team and we will not give up. We will not give up. If there's one thing that you can take from this project, I can tell you this. The tougher a project is, the more adversity that you'll face doing a project, the reward, the satisfaction you'll get at the end of the day, at the end of the project, is well worth it. If you like what you're seeing today, please consider subscribing to Karen Creek.
Karen Creek.
guys. Oh my goodness, that was a great time. Really wasn't. It was a pain in the butt. Turned out to be a lot more work than I thought it'd be, but I'm so glad it's up here. I mean, what a weekend. Here I am sitting on the cabin porch. We got to come up with a name now for this cabin, and I'm sure it'll get interesting. From the tall hills in southern Ohio, at the peak, the new cabin location. Thanks for watching. Thanks for working with us. Cairn Creek, over and out.